Good morning, students. Today I am going to start the chapter 4, part 5, operation on the large number. Today we will learn question based on the division. It means exercise 13 and 14 of your book, Composite Mathematics. In this section, we will try to understand how can we solve the question of exercise 13 and the 14. Now, here is first question from exercise 13. What is the question number 1 say? The question number 1 is divide and find the quotient and remainder. First question is here 83,254 divided by 58. How can we divide? First, we divide the number 83,254 by 58. For this, we write the divisor in here. Now, divisor divide to these numbers. First, we divide 58 to 83. First time 58, and now number left 25. Now we write 2 from the next number of 3. When we divide 58 to 252, we get 4 times, and now here is 232, and number left 2 minus 2 is equal to 0, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2, 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Now take the number 5, next number of 2, and now divide 205 by 58. The quotient will be 3. Now 174, and now 174 divide from 205 we get 31, and now this 4 is written here, and now 58 divided to 340 we get 290, and the remainder is 24. Now we cannot divide 58 to 24 because 24 is less than the 52, and also there is no number left after 4 to take to divide. Now now in this way the divide is over, and now here is quotient 1435 and 24 is the remainder. In this way we can solve the question number 1 to 10 of exercise 10, exercise 13. Now here is question number 16. Find the dividend. Then divisor 187, quotient 3078, and remainder is 96. The solution, we know that this type of the equation we have already discussed in the previous video of video part 4 of operation on the large numbers. Now here we use this formula to verify the verification of dividend. Now to find the dividend. Now we know that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus the remainder. Now putting the value, divisor is a 187, quotient is 3078, and the remainder is 96. When we multiply by 187 to 3078, we get 5,75,586 plus 96. When we add these two numbers, we get 5,75,682. Now, in this way, we can find the dividend. Once again, we for find to dividend, we use the formula which is used for verification of dividend. Now, how can we solve the question number 19? Firstly, we try to understand what the question say. Find the quotient and the remainder when the smallest 8-digit number is divided by largest 2-digit number. Now here is the smallest 8-digit number. First we write the smallest 8-digit number. You know already the smallest 8-digit number. You have already know in from class 4, class 3, and in this way, here is a smallest 8-digit number 1. When we put when we put 7 0 after 1, we get 8-digit numbers. If we want to 6-digit number, then write 1 firstly and put 5 zeros after 1. In this way, we can find the 6-digit smallest 6-digit number. But here is smallest 8-digit number. Here is the smallest 8-digit number. And now, which is divided to this number 99. What is 99? Largest 2-digit number. 99 is the largest 2-digit number. When you divide 92 to this largest 8-digit number, we get 101010. That means 1,01,010 is a quotient and the remainder is 10. In this question, when we divide 92 to the 10, there is no division. Now we take the three numbers 100. 99 was the 99. A left number is, when we subtract 99 from 100, we get 1. And now put the zeros here. Now 10. When we divide 99 to 10, we are not able to divide. Then for this division process, we use next number here. When we take next number in the same line, after one number, we put here 0 in quotient. We write the 0 in quotient. Now 99 divided by 99, we get the 1. Similarly, we get the 1. Take the 0 from this. There is no division. Now take the another 0. For this purpose, we put 0 is here. Now this is 99. And now put the zeros here. And 99 not divided this number. Once again, we get the 0. And now this is the remainder. And there is no zeros left to write here. So the division is over. Now quotient is this and the remainder is this. Now here is exercise 14. How can we solve the exercise 14? Exercise 14 is based on the word problem. There is one question. A cartoon can hold 275 screw. How many cartoons are required to pack 4,42,600,000 screw. Solution is, since a cartoon can hold a screw is equal to 275, so the number of cartoons required to hold this number of the screw, when we divide 275 to this, we get the number of cartoons. In this way, we can find the number of cartoons. Now, here is question number 4. The cost of 736 quintals of the wheat is 12,14,400. Find the cost of 1 quintal of wheat. The quantity, more quantity is given, and here one quantity is to find. In the previous video, we have also discussed how can we use the division. Since the cost of 736 quintal of wheat rupees itna, and the cost of 1 quintal of wheat is equal to, when we divide total cost of the wheat of 736 quintal, then we get the cost of 1 quintal of wheat, and that means 1,650. Now we go to the next question, question number 7. A calculator cost rupees 845. A shopkeeper collected rupees and 7,42,755 by selling the calculator in 1 month. Here is the money he collected by selling the calculator, 7,42,755 by selling. How many calculator he did he sell in 1 month? How can we find the number of calculators? First, we write the cost of one calculator. Since the cost of one calculator is 845, here is right 845. A shopkeeper collected. How much money he collected by selling the calculators in 1 month? 7,42,755. So the number of calculators he sell in 1 month. 1 month. When we divide total cost by the cost of 1 month, we get cost of one calculator. We get 879. This is the 879. This is the number of calculators he sell in 1 month. Now, student, in this way we can solve the question number 7. Now, here is the question number 11. The product of two numbers is this number. If one of the number is 987, what is the other numbers? How can we find the product of the two numbers? This, since firstly we write the product of the two numbers. This number, one of the number is 987. And how can we find the other number? In this way we can find the other number. we will try to understand to taking the some smaller number, the product of the two number. Suppose that the product of the two number is 12. Product of the two number is 12. If one of the number is suppose that 3, and what is the other number? Product of the two numbers. So according to this, we can make the equations. How can we make the equation? 3 multiplied 3 multiplied by which number is equal to 12, is equal to 12. Yes, if you tell into this, we get this number. So similarly, this type of these questions, we can, how can we solve this question? Here we see 3 into multiplied by the second number, first number into second number. Product of this number is 12. And which number is comes here? When we multiply 3 to 4, 3 1 ja 1, no 12, 3 2 ja 6, no 12, 3 3 ja 9, no 12, 3 4 ja. When we multiply 3 to 4, we get a 12. Now, which number is comes here? 4. Which number is comes 4. And now, in this method, we use supposing method. When we multiply 3 into 1, this method is called trial and error method. 3 into 1 is equal to 3. When we multiplied 3, when we multiplied 3 into 2, we get 6. When we multiply it by 3 into 3, we get 9. When we multiply 3 into 4, we get 12. So we make the 12, or you know also that the what is the multiplication? Repeated addition is called multiplication. Where you get 12? How many terms? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there is 4. But this is the long process. How can we find this number? We can find this number when 12 is divided by this number. When we divide 3 to 12, we get 4 also. Similarly, we can divide 987 to this number. We get this number. Now, in this way, we can solve the questions. Now, we can solve the question. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you, everyone.